Welcome to my unboxing video of the Nike Stranger Things 4th of July collection Game Royal Blue and White Blazer. This is my first and likely my last unboxing video and comes to you courtesy of completing the final module of the Fashion Institute of New York's and Complex's Sneaker Essentials course. For anyone watching, you'll see that I'm not expert in video production, but hopefully you'll still like the video. If you don't, my apologies in advance. I'm keeping it short so the pain will be over soon. Let's get started. So I've chosen the Stranger Things collection for my first unboxing for a couple of reasons. First up, the show's awesome. If you haven't checked it out at all, wherever you've been for the last couple of years, and if you haven't seen season 3 yet, get on it. It's great. My wife and I binged the first season as the season as it was released. The other reason as well is the fact that the show is great. I'm old. I'm 44, which means I was pretty much the same age as Dustin, Will, Mike, and Lucas when the show was set. So watching it is like going back to my childhood, minus all the crazy upside down shit, obviously. The whole show riffs off nostalgia pretty well, so no surprises that when Nank announced the collaboration, I was like, pretty much going to have to get me some of those. In addition to lasers I'm about to unopen, I also picked up the 4th of July tailwind and the Hawkins High Cortez, so basically one of each of the set across the two collections. They're all pretty awesome. In fairness, I would have got all 6 in the collection, but my wife would have killed me. So here we have the box. Just drilling in, it's the blazer made in the Royal Blue, UK size 11. Just pulling back, you'll see it's a very traditional kind of mid-80s looking Nike box, red and white colorway, Nike logo on the side. Turn around to the other part of the box. Got some nice detailing in the right corner, so the Nike and Stranger Things logos, and a banner across the bottom, the 1985 Nike Stranger Things. If I push this to the side, I'll quickly go and grab the Hawkins High collection. So I've got the Cortez from that collection, just pull that up. I put it alongside, you can see the styling's exactly the same, it's just a green and white colorway. Down, so it's the classic Cortez, this is the white with the green and orange stripe. But turn it to the side, on the side we have the Hawkins High School logo as opposed to the Nike logo. Looking around to the back, again we have the nice detailing for the Nike Stranger Things and Nike Stranger Thing. So that's the box. Now it's time to open up and have a look at the good stuff that's inside. So, if I lift the lid, first up, another nice piece of detailing, the Nike and Stranger Things logos inside the lid. And this next thing is a nice little touch. So the wrapping paper for the sneakers is made to look like a copy of the Hawkins Post celebrating the 4th of July parade. If you've seen the show, you know what this means. If you haven't, I won't say any more than not to spit. Flipping it over, another inch of detail in the paper. So we can see there's an advert for the Starcourt Mall. Again, if you've seen the show, you'll know exactly what that means. If you haven't, watch the show. It's awesome. Flipping it back, you get to see the sneaker for the first time. These are very blue. I wonder what Dustin might say about these. That's exactly how I feel about these blazers, Dustin. Anyway, moving on to chapter 3, let's have a look at these sneakers in some more detail. So if I grab the first shoe out the box, take a closer look. You can see it's be blue. It's actually a really good royal blue, this. The white detail really pops as a result of it. Nike have got a few different blazer styles out. This is very much your vintage style, or light vintage style that's just been released. It doesn't have the toe cap of that vintage, but you can certainly see from this detailing on the side that it's much closer to the vintage than some of the more recent blazers. Nothing particularly special here. This is an old sneaker, so there's not a lot of technology here. Your traditional white vulcanized rubber. It's a simple sneaker, there's not a lot of technology in this. One thing I do really love is the logo or the label on the tongue, the Nike and the Stranger Things. Again, white red pops really nice against the blue, obviously the very traditional 4th of July colours. And one thing that I really love, if I look at this and I look at the tongue, this is really 80s styling. So the top of the tongue's been left open, you can see the foam inside. This is a really nice detail from Nike. If you're as old as I am and you remember sneakers back in the day, that's what they came like, not the sort of polish they have today. I'll look at one other piece of detailing, so if I get the second shoe out the box, one thing I wanted to point out, which is a really nice touch from Nike, If I put them back to back and we look at the heel detailing, shows us the 1985, so the year the film's set. I like it spinning around here so you can see it in full whack. You look at it going through, there's a nice little bit of detailing, it's good quality. For me, I like it, it's just a nice touch. Some people might think it's a bit kitsch. The other nice thing that Nike have done is we've got some pin badges that are accompanying the sneakers. So we've got 3 pin badges here. The good thing about these, not for me as a 44-year-old man, but I think it's a nice detailing on the extra mile. It is a different set of pin badges within the Hawkins High collection as well. So wrapping up, I look at these sneakers, they're bright blue, they're pretty awesome, full of nostalgia. They make an old man feel like a young kid again. For me, that's a 10 out of 10 Nike.